Back in February, a man was arrested because he ended up slipping abortion medication into his girlfriend who was pregnant at the time in an attempt to kill his child.
Montgomery County man is facing felony charges in a case that prosecutors say may be the first of its kind in Texas. Investigators accuse him of secretly giving abortion medication to a pregnant woman without her consent. Fox 26's Karis Belger live for us in studio tonight. So Karis, officials say this case is legally unusual, which hearing about it seems so.
Yeah, and this is actually a case Fox 26 first reported back in February. And now prosecutors say they're using Texas's abortion statute in a way they believe has never been done before in the state. Officials allege 25-year-old John Ruben Demeter secretly administered abortion medication to a pregnant woman, his partner, without her knowledge, causing the death of her unborn child. Now, investigators say Demeter allegedly ordered abortion medication online and had it shipped to his home here in Texas. They say he covertly crushed the medication and mixed it into a water bottle with a liquid IV packet. Prosecutors announced he's now charged with illegal performance of an abortion and injury to a child, both first-degree felonies punishable by 5 years to life in prison. And officials repeatedly emphasized the woman did not consent in this case.
They said 5 years to life in prison. That is the widest range I've ever heard in my life. Now, yes, he's done something despicable, but there's that possibility is crazy to me. Ranging from 5 to life in prison. Oh, wow. But let's keep going.
Now, the charges, both the illegal performance of an abortion and injury to a child, again, both first-degree felonies. 5 years to life is what we're talking about here. Initially, it was just assault, aggravated assault, were the charges when we first reported this story. Now, I also spoke with a defense attorney, Rick DeSoto, who says that lack of consent is what separates this case from the larger abortion debate.
Well, it simply comes down to consent. As a woman, it's your body, maybe it should be your choice as to what happens to it. And you have a third party outside of there determining what happens to your body and to that fetus. So again, it's like an assault. It's like someone hitting you with a stick or shooting you. You're not consenting to the violence. Well, you're not consenting to the abortion of the fetus. So consent is clearly the biggest issue in this case.
Now, Karis, as this case just goes through the court system, it could get complicated. So did attorneys address that part of it?
Well, yes. The thing is, abortion laws remain very politically divisive, and that could create challenges during jury selection and potentially during appeals if there is, in fact, a conviction. He also says prosecutors will likely keep the focus on what they allege was a lack of consent, arguing the woman did not knowingly take the medication. In fact, in the initial court documents we received, that is the case that's argued.
So a Montgomery County.
Okay. Now, I do have a question. I don't know if it'll make a difference or not, but I wonder if she wanted to keep the child. Or I don't know. We got to look through the information to see if it... I was basically trying to say if she wasn't planning to keep the child in the first place and he just went on and did it, would she still be upset? But obviously it sounds like that was not the case. But let's keep going into this.
County man accused of secretly giving his pregnant girlfriend abortion medication is now under indictment. Prosecutors say John Demeter faces 2 first-degree felony charges, inducing an abortion and intentional injury to a child. Katira Winfrey live at the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office, where officials spoke about this case earlier today. Katira.
Well, Ron, the district attorney says this could be the first case in Texas prosecuted under the performance of an abortion statute. And while Demeter is innocent until proven guilty, the family members for their unborn baby wiped away tears as the district attorney read off those charges. John Demeter has been in the Montgomery County Jail since February. According to court documents, he's accused of getting abortion medication online sent through the mail. Prosecutors allege he crushed the pills, mixed them them into a liquid IV and gave it to the woman without her knowledge. Court records state Demeter allegedly told the woman the medication worked well on other women he had gotten pregnant. The woman told investigators she started feeling ill soon after and rushed herself to the hospital was rushed to the hospital after taking herself to an urgent care. The woman subsequently lost the baby. She later told investigators she believed Demeter intentionally gave her something to cause the miscarriage. He was taken into custody days later, where he admitted to purchasing the abortion drug, but told investigators he gave it away and did not administer it.
Presley May's life was intentionally and tragically taken from her and will not stand for it. She had 10 fingers, 10 toes, and an entire lifetime of possibilities ahead of her.
And the unborn child's mother and family were at the news conference but did not speak. But as you just heard, the baby would have been named Presley May. And investigators say it's still not clear whether any charges will be filed against the organization accused of supplying the abortion medication, as that part of the investigation is still ongoing. Demeter, however, is expected back in court tomorrow, where a judge could grant a bond. Reporting live in Montgomery County, Katira.
Now, do y'all think he deserves a bond in this case? But let's get over into it. But 5 to 100 years in jail. Is that right? Well, I mean, it's just such a wide range. It's hard to even say if it's right or not. But let's keep going into this and go through this AI breakdown. So we got John, 25, a Texas man from Montgomery County, has been indicted by the grand jury for secretly giving abortion medication to his pregnant girlfriend without her knowledge or consent. The incident resulted in a tragic death of the unborn child at 14 weeks. Local prosecutors believe this is his historic case, marking the first time a Texas strict abortion statute is being used to prosecute a non-medical individual under these specific circumstances. So in February 2026, he allegedly crushed the white powder abortion into, and mixed it into the water bottle with liquid IV. He gave the spiked drink to his girlfriend, falsely claimed it was electrolyte beverage that would help her pregnancy. After finishing the drink at his insistence, the woman became severely ill, began bleeding, and was rushed to the hospital, where she delivered a stillborn baby. Yeah, that, to put the mother of your child through something like that is sickening. And that is some low down stuff, and you deserve to go to prison for it. But the question is, how long? Prior to the incident, the woman told investigators that she wanted to keep the child. But Demeter had pressured her to get an abortion, and even offering her $1,000 to terminate the pregnancy. Wow. I didn't want to be a father that bad. During a search of his home, detectives discovered a glass bowl containing white powder residue consistent with a crushed pill. Initially arrested in February on charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, a grand jury replaced and upgraded his charges. Illegally performing an abortion, a first-degree felony under Texas abortion law, and then injuring to a child, also a first-degree felony. Both of these charges carry a penalty ranging from 5 to life. A judge set his bond at $300,000 during his court appearance, and he has previously been held without bond since February. He admitted to investigators that he purchased the abortion medication, but claimed he gave the pill away and did not spike the drink. Montgomery County District Attorney Office and the local sheriff office stated that they are investigating the online organization that supplied the restricted abortion drug in the first place. That was what I had. See, that was what I was thinking initially. How is he able to get it so easily in a place where it's not allowed? Or I don't know if it's not allowed in Texas. But just in general, he was so easily able to get it. Absolutely crazy situation, y'all. How much time do you think is appropriate? Because the range is from 5 to 100 years. Or I keep saying, why do I think life? 5 to life. What is an appropriate punishment? Let me know your thoughts on that situation, y'all, and let me know if you disagreed with anything I said. Absolutely crazy.